So now the mainstream media and the big YouTubers are starting to question Meghan Markle's so-called pregnancies. Now, I mean, why now? Is Harry Archie's father and Lily's father? Why would the royal family go along with this grift if that is the case? Let's discuss this in great detail right now. Good morning, beautiful people. Thanks for coming to the channel. Please don't forget to click like, share, subscribe, join so you can be part of the awesome member lives we're going to be having on Saturdays with phone-in options, and buy the merch that really helps the school. All the proceeds go to the school. So yes, that is City, who has absolutely no shame with Antonio. Yeah. Just to say something on the other side here. This article has just come out yesterday on the Daily Mail about this CV that was posted online on Facebook by somebody. I've been posting that CV and criticizing it and making fun of it since I started doing videos. So has Bookworm and other people, the smaller YouTube channels. And suddenly now the Daily Mail is claiming that somebody on Facebook posted that so-called CV and what it says about the Duchess. You know, it's actually quite, it's horrible that they're doing this and calling it breaking news, or that it's newsworthy, when we've been saying this and we've been trashed for it. We've been discredited by mainstream media and other people as well. This is just to give you a taster of the video I'm about to make. Well, hello, beautiful people. On August 11th, 2020, I did my first video about Meghan Markle. I have been calling her since a grifter. The reason why I say these dates is because it's very important. I posted on my community page, I reposted a video where in the title, I posted that Meghan and Doria were grifters. That was on April 2021. But I had been calling her a grifter prior to that. And if you want, please go and check all of my videos. The reason I am saying this is because I have been getting a lot of emails saying that I am copying the royal grift. I adore the royal grift. I think she's awesome. She kicks butt. She has over 88,000 subscribers in spite of the fact that she created her channel on February 2022. Okay? That's what it appears on her channel. And good for her, because she has awesome content, and I urge everybody to go check it out and go subscribe. So I'm not shading things, but her channel is, I mean, I can tell you, my channel, I don't even have 70,000 subscribers. The Royal Grift already has 88,000, fastly approaching 100,000 subscribers. Bookworm started in May 2020. And Bookworm has less than 40,000 subscribers. And I follow her religiously. And this is a woman who is in South Africa with limited access to many things. The power goes off constantly. She lives in a small villa, and she still does her research. She has urged us YouTubers to continue talking about Archie's and Lilibet's birthday. Also, she points out that Andrew, I can't remember this YouTuber, who has over 180,000 subscribers, wants proof and wants to see how Harry and Meghan's kids cannot be. Well, I suggest that Mr. Andrew does what Bookworm and I have done, and others, small YouTubers. Research. This man has more resources than we do, more access. I believe he's in the United Kingdom. Bookworm, with being in South Africa, and I can tell you it's really tough for her. Bookworm, being in South Africa, managed to write request documents for Archie's Archie's baptism records and stuff like that. I think Andrew is right in the United Kingdom, and even if it weren't, so what? He can do what Bookworm and I have been doing, and it has cost us a pretty penny. I have ordered five or six, because it's six, because I checked. It's $150.99 that I've spent requesting a copy of Lilibet Diana Mountbatten Windsor, born on June 4th in California. And the 6 times I've received the answer that no such child with those details was born on that date in California. Okay? I've requested Archie's birth certificate, and I got the answer that those details are sealed. The same thing for a baptism. So Mr. Andrew can do his own research. God knows that Bookie and I have been trashed in this channel whenever we have given our views in certain things that are not very popular, even with our own subscribers. Some of you have even unsubscribed because you don't like what I say about Charles. I know that Bookie has been, a lot of you have unsubscribed from her channel, don't subscribe because of her views on Charles. And it's not even her views, it's because she's pointing out things that are actually factual, that's out in the press, and but yet you guys have the power with that subscribe thing. All you had to do is subscribe. I keep telling you that, because YouTube has no pity. YouTube has no pity, and they, for example, look at Matt, the Angry Bootnik. He has amazing. I love his stuff, and yet he doesn't even have 30,000 subscribers, and he doesn't get promoted on YouTube. So I have never said that Archie doesn't exist, because that's also, I've gotten emails about it. But I've always said that I don't believe that Meghan Markle has ever been pregnant. I do believe that those children were born out of surrogate. Because why am I saying this? Because there is an article that's doing the rounds where it says that Meghan Markle and that Prince Harry was shocked because Meghan Markle had a DNA test while she's still pregnant in the latter stages of pregnancy with Archie, and it turns out that Harry wasn't the baby's father, and Harry demanded a second one. I don't buy that. I don't know who's planting that stuff out there. But for me, and these are all my thoughts and opinions, for that to be true, that would mean that Meghan Markle was actually pregnant, which I don't believe to be the case, which is why the palace is not able to provide a live birth certificate like they did for Princess Catherine or all the other royals, because there's none. The same thing in the United States. They don't provide. I don't care what the birth certificate says afterwards. It's the certificate of live birth, the one with the signatures of all the doctors of where the child was born and blah, 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 blah. That's the one. And yet, these 2 children are included in the line of succession, of which Meghan Markle has said that her kids are only a plane crash away from becoming king of England. Because if, God forbid, knock on wood, something happens to Prince William and his children, the next in line would be the ginger wanker. So, no. If Mr. Andrew wants proof, do your research. Spend time like we do. Call it out. See what it is. Go in England, mail England, get in touch with the church where Archie was supposedly baptized. Get in touch with the registrar's office in the United Kingdom. Request online a copy of the birth certificate of Lilibet Diana Mountbatten Windsor, born on June 4th. On 2021, I believe, and see what is the answer you get. Because I've done it from Norway, I've done it from Nicaragua. I mean, and I'm in a third world country. I am sure this man can do it as well. ¿Qué pasó? Sorry about that. Ay, venite aquí, mi amor. Sí, venite aquí. Sorry about that, guys. So, but I'm not bitter. I'm not angry. I understand that now the big YouTubers want small YouTubers to do their work for them, and now they want to claim this as news. Everybody now, even the press has started to call out. Even that article that I showed you about Meghan Markle's old CV. I mean, how many times I have even been making fun of the fact that she says she speaks Mexican, Argentinian, which is there in the CV, and that she's fluent in French. For her to be fluent in French, I am fluent in English. I have in Spanish and very proficient, in French and other language, in 3 languages, and I'm proficient in a 4th language. But she says she's fluent in French. You don't forget it. You might forget some words sometimes. When you speak many languages, you might forget some words, and you tend to think particularly in one language the most. For me, I think mostly, believe it or not, in English. Spanish for me, I speak it, but to me it's too long to think in Spanish. I don't think in Spanish. I always spoke English and French with my dad, because my dad was French Canadian. May he rest in peace. So when people, so I've been making fun of that CV for how many years, guys? And I'm not angry about it. I'm sorry I sound angry because it's loud here. So I want to make sure that you hear me. So I'm not angry. I'm not trashing anybody. I'm asking those people to quit sending me emails, because I am going to block you, that I am copying the royal grift by calling Meghan Markle a grifter. I started my channel, I started doing videos, I said in August 11th, 2020, I think it was 2020, yes. And I started calling her a grifter all along. Please go watch my videos. And the first time I put it in the title was on April 2021, okay? And the royal grift, to her amazing credit, she started her channel on February 18th, 2022, and she already has 88,000 subscribers because she has kick-ass, she has kick-ass content. I mean, that's amazing, because I can tell you it's hard to grow a channel. So good on her, and go subscribe her. So I'm not shading her because I love her channel. And I'm doing this video to support Bookworm, because she is an amazing lady who does really, really hard work. And she really deserves the subscribers. So you want to support her. She has supported me. Yankee Wally, too bad she's not online right now. She was so generous with me when she gave me a few shout outs in her channel, when I was doing my work. She gave me on Twitter shout outs and in her channel. And thanks to her, I grew a lot. Thanks to her, people knew about me, because she was so generous with things. Go sign up to Tamiyaki. She's an amazing girl. I've done lives with her, Pidina. We are small channels. We don't have access to instant growing, and it's very hard, especially with the censorship. So do I think that article about Meghan Markle having had a DNA test and being false jives? I don't buy it. What do you guys think? I personally don't believe that there was ever a DNA test done on Meghan Markle. Do you see what I'm getting at? Maybe not on Meghan Markle, but maybe on the lady who carried that child, because Doria showed up a month earlier to assist Meghan Markle. She quietly came in the United Kingdom. And we both know how sneaky Doria and Meghan are. I'm doing a video about Doria and Meghan Markle's psychopathy and the lengths they will go to do anything. And tomorrow I'm having a live with Kevin Blatt, the king of sex tapes in Hollywood. He knows all the scandals, all the ins and outs of all the D-listers and A-listers of Hollywood. And he's going to tell us what is what tomorrow. So please, please watch the live tomorrow. It's going to be at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time or 10 a.m. California time. But yes, I am questioning, and I have been saying this for a long time, that the reason why those children are included in the line of succession is because Parliament has been acting very weak, and they have not provided the proof and have not made the documents public just because Harry and Meghan want privacy. If they want privacy, then those children cannot be in the line of succession, because for any royal child to be in the line of succession, their documents have to be public, made public, and cannot be any question of the legitimacy of being there. And this is not me shading the children, because also I get that, oh, you're trashing the kids. At what point have I trashed either of those two innocent victims? At what point? I have never trashed any of the children, but I have called into question the legitimacy of them in the line of succession. And I have called into question the behavior of both those kids' parents. By the way, I have also done an extensive video on children's rights. If you go to the United Nations World Rights for Children, one of the rights that the parents can't take away from is the right to be, to have their extended family, to have a relationship with their extended family, which Meghan Markle and Harry are denying, because that is a form of abuse. I mean, you be the judge.